On this episode of the podcast, we watched softcore porn.
Wait, I thought we watched Kofifi Warriors.
I watched Bikini Water. What did you guys watch?
Hentai?
That works.
Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of the Daijiro Crew. as always, I'm your host, Sigurd. And I always have my... they looked at me so expectingly.
You tell me, what are we?
My fellow heroes in this adventure.
Ooh, we got promoted.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. A boon companion is pretty high up there for me.
Yeah, fellow heroes is just as strong.
Oh, okay.
So we got... I'm gonna claim. I'm gonna claim the title of first hero. So since I'm the host, and then I have second hero.
I am Tyler Perry's Julian.
And with us as well is...
FBI Agent Wah. FBI standing for Federal Bikini Inspector.
Ah, nice.
Wow.
Very appropriate.
Very
disgusting.
I
I'm glad I didn't watch this with you.
What does Tyler Perry have to do with... How did he train you to become a hero?
He wrote and directed and, yeah, I'm his.
You're his. Okay. Tyler Perry's
I'm his property
forever.
I have that stamp on my forehead. This is the audio podcast, so you guys may not know, but it does say Tyler Perry's right on my forehead.
Tyler Perry is Tyler Perry, and Julian is Tyler Perry.
Yeah. No.
It went straight to audio. There was no theater release. So.
Oh yeah, that is true. I remember doing that recording session.
Yeah.
It was great. I love you, Tyler Perry. Please make more movies.
All right. But what would we do on this podcast? What did Tyler Perry pay for? What he paid for was for us to do a bad anime podcast.
He is not paying me for this.
He just owns you.
He just owns me. This is not under his jurisdiction at all. This is not a Tyler Perry podcast.
How did you train to do this podcast? Well,
You're
an FBI agent.
You guys are literally putting a mic in front of my face, and I'm just talking.
No, we put it near your face, and you're supposed to go up to it when you talk. That's what we trained you to do.
Well, you didn't train me well.
So there's a lot of animosity, mostly due to the fact that if you guys listened to the Handshakers episode, we did have technical difficulties, which delayed the posting of that episode. We tried.
We didn't forget or anything?
No, we didn't forget.
Cool.
And we're trying our best. Luckily, we're able to keep the same schedule going, meaning that you guys got 2 solid weeks of Daijiro Crew content coming at you, which is pretty sweet.
Lucky for you.
So
cool, I think. I'm not sure what this means. I don't handle any of the back end. I'm just here to talk.
Yeah, and talk about bad anime, which is what we do on this podcast.
Oh, but is this one of those bad animes?
Oh, I guess time will tell. For those who have been listening with us, we decided to go with a shorter, well, let's say like a shorthand anime or anything like that. But if you listen to Magical Girl Nadia Days,
Maho Shoujo
Nadia.
Nadia Gazu.
Honestly, that was my favorite episode that we've ever recorded. And I think I've highly recommended it.
We weren't describing an anime. We were just doing a thing.
Well,
Sigurd was acting out his thespian career.
Yeah, I got to relive what I wish I did in high school instead of band. So,
what a coincidence. I wish I did band in high school.
Oh, were you in theater?
No.
Okay.
I just wish I did band.
I see.
I was a photography person.
As most everyone loves.
It's an easy way out for art.
I played Yu-Gi-Oh inside the classrooms.
Look, I don't
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I was gonna say at Laguna, which is a geographical reference point for people trying to look for where we are. But
I think they know by now.
I mean, they might. But Magic the Gathering was like the game for teachers to host like
Magic
their rooms
the
for.
Gathering.
Wow, it's shots
That's
at
such
Wizards
an
of
old
the
man
Coast.
sport.
I mean, there's different formats, guys.
Go back to your Final Fantasy 11, old man.
I did not like Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, well, everyone else seems to. And they won't shut up about it. Oh my God, the future is now. Live in 14.
With the future release of Stormblood, right?
Maybe it's already out by the time this is posted.
Maybe.
I am 100% sure it's going to be out already.
So, back
Rest
to
in
what
peace,
we do
Dark
on
Knight
this
Warrior.
podcast.
Dating the podcast.
We definitely watched a shorthand anime.
What do you mean by shorthand?
Shorthand meaning that, one, it didn't seem like they put much effort into this one, and two, it wasn't a solid 26 to 22 minutes of an episode. In fact, I think this one ran for like 3 minutes, right?
3 minutes of
That's
content,
being
like a
generous.
minute of the ending credit.
Yeah,
I
a minute
guess,
of the ending credit.
But
No,
a total
I
of
think
4
it was,
minutes.
I think it was like 6 minutes long.
Really?
It's 4 minutes. I
That's
looked at the
crazy.
timer.
I think it's 4 minutes straight.
It,
Wow.
But it felt like 6 or 8.
Felt like an eternity to me.
Oh, there must have been so much content to like watch then if it felt that long.
There was.
Oh, so much plot.
Well, why don't we get
Plot.
into this plot?
Let's go right into it in our segment that we lovingly called.
What happened?
Yeah, so basically what happened in this anime is I wish I could say a lot, but it wasn't
A
really.
lot happened. Are you kidding me?
Hardly anything worth actual
Did you not see
mention.
how big the plots were?
Yeah, the plot was huge if you go into that aspect, and there was about
Aspect.
8 pairs of them. 8 pairs of plot. You guys are thinking about it? Yeah, you guys are
No,
thinking
no,
about
no,
it?
no,
Yeah, all right.
I'm
And
not-
like you're doing the math in your head, like, was there 8 pairs?
there was technically
6?
12.
Yeah, there was a lot of plot. But what is that plot? Basically, yeah, I mean,
Wow.
straight up opai.
They even have plot armor.
Yeah. Like, why are we beating around the bush, guys? It's called Bikini Warriors.
So there was Onechambara. That was. I'm not really sure where I'm getting at.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hold on, One-chan
So
Bara.
One.
Wait,
oh,
are we
no.
going into
Oh, no.
already
Oh,
an
no. What did I
episode
start?
of
We
We
word.
Word of the Day? Here we
Is-
go. 3, 2,
2,
1.
one.
No, 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 my friend. Oh,
I don't know you, man.
Should've denied the show. All right.
Look, the quicker we get this out the way, the quicker we can be done,
I
okay?
didn't mean to do this.
All right,
Oh my
right
God.
back into another Weeb Word of the Day
Oh,
with Julian.
Jesus.
Julian, what did you just say?
Okay, so
One-chan
I've-
Bara.
Okay,
I think we all know One-chan.
No, Onechambara was a PS. No, maybe been 360 game for Xbox.
Really?
I don't know. It's media or something. I forget what the word, what a type of word is called when it's a combination of 2 words. But there's Onechan and Chambara, and okay, everyone knows what Onechan is, older sister.
Yeah.
But then there's also Chambara, which is like cutting or something. And
Oh, okay.
this is a story about like a bikini warrior in cutting
Wait.
stuff up with a sword.
Wait, I think I've seen
She
this.
wears, like, a cowboy hat.
A cowboy hat, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it on PS2 and Blockbuster so many times.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think.
I think
It's the game you always want to rent it, but you need your mom, the mom to rent it for you, but it's too embarrassing.
Wait,
yeah.
did
So
you get to play
Onechan,
it?
but no, I didn't.
Oh.
I just I don't know why I know that, but yeah. So it's a combination Onechan and Chambara. You put them together and you get Onechambara.
Okay. Thank you for an episode.
Yes, I did not know
of
that.
Wee Bird of the
Yeah,
Day.
I'm sure a lot of people didn't know.
All right.
I don't feel like Onechambara has a very strong fandom,
And we're back
which is
into
weird because it got localized.
the regular podcast about this anime about
Yakuza got localized, but it's not that popular.
Yeah. All right. So, I mean, let's give you guys a little bit of context because I'm pretty sure well, maybe some of you guys have watched this, but I'm pretty sure a
Kind of
majority
old.
of you haven't. It is old. This anime came out in the summer of 2015.
2015?
Yeah, 15.
Oh my god!
I thought it was
2013.
2013 originally as well.
Oh, okay, so
I
it's
was
not
wrong.
that old. Never mind.
Yeah.
I lied. It's not old.
However,
It's only
It's-
2 years.
It's still pretty old, but I
No,
mean, it's,
oh my god, are you saying a 2-year-old's old? Would you let a 2-year-old fight Mike Tyson? Would you say if this 2-year-old said, "I want to fight Mike Tyson," you'd be like, "Yeah,
I
go get
see
him,
what
kid."
Mike
If
Tyson
this-
could do in Ip Man 3.
Yeah, I
It's
was-
not very good.
if this 2-year-old
I'm talking about the movie itself, not
was
Mike
trained
Tyson.
by Ip Man himself, then yes, I would let that 2-year-old fight.
The 2-year-old gets bones broken.
But it would be spinal. But what this anime starts us off with is a group of 4 warriors wearing very little, basically bikinis. We seem to be.
Oh, I get the title now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Ma. But
Yeah, thanks for enlightening me, Sigurd.
we
but-
ha-
Wow, the
have-
sharpest tool in the shed. Vokui.
They call me Smash Mouth.
What?
this is a
Oh, I
hard
get it
one.
Yeah, I thought that was what you were going with.
Why would I go to Smash Mouth when calling someone a sharp tool is a compliment?
Yeah, it is. Anyways,
There was no L on your forehead.
speaking of sharp
My
tools,
forehead.
our first hero is the fighter class, and she
Oh
wears.
boy, I hope you said
She's
that
not
name
a
right.
fighter class. Her name is Fighter.
Yeah, her
Yeah.
name was Fighter, and she wore a white and pink bikini and
Did she?
had
I couldn't tell
red
the colors.
flaming hair.
I wouldn't say it's flaming. I would say it's more of like a
It's purplish.
pomegranate-y.
With the blood of her enemies. that killed you guys. All right,
Yeah,
next,
I don't even want to remark on that.
next we had Mage, who was a mage with purple hair and a cape and
Short
a bikini.
stacked.
Yeah, very short stacked.
Apparently, it's people favorite on Reddit. Apparently too.
Oh, yeah, nice.
I say that her face is the least ugly of the four.
Yep. Not lastly yet. We also had Paladin, who was.
Did you mean to say slut?
No, no, they did not. Are
I'm
you
pretty sure
slut-
that was a class.
Are you slut shaming right now, Julian? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
She
I
owned.
guess. I don't know.
She owned her fetishes, and she
She was
sacrificed for her
empowered
team.
by her
She
sexuality.
Thank
is a
you, that's
tank.
right.
Tank are masochists.
Yes.
We don't know how. No.
Yeah, Julian, don't you love
No,
being
I'm
a
pr-
dark
okay,
knight
so
because you
all
like
you
to
guys
feel
like
the
to do
pain?
is
Hold
get
on.
hit. That's
Hold
what
on.
tanks does.
Hold on.
No
This
normal person would get
Bikini
hit.
Warriors was in the font of Dragon Quest
Yes.
or Dragon Warrior.
I would say Dragon
And
Quest.
well, no, it was Dragon Warrior like initially, and then it would, over here they called it Dragon Quest, and I think from now on they call it Dragon Quest or whatever, even in Japan.
Yeah, since
But
then.
I don't ever remember a paladin class, but no one was a tank or anything in that game. You know, that was your classic RPG with no real roles like that. So
All right.
paladin was not a tank. Paladin was a paladin.
And then lastly, we had another class of person, I guess.
Wow, are you saying they're different?
Well, they call
Oh my
themselves
God.
Dark Elf.
See, that's what I had issue with. That's not really a class. That's a race, right?
Yeah, that.
Well,
but
you don't know about Dragon
in
Warriors.
in old video games, I believe that like being the Dark Elf was a because Elf would be the race, and
Well, I
then
mean,
Dark Elf
you
was,
could be a fighter, you could be a paladin, you could be a mage, but you can't be a dark elf. You're
All right,
kind of
well,
born with
let's
that.
play a
aren't you?
game. How many RPGs have you played?
Probably enough to count on my hands.
Okay, cool. We
hands.
all know his specialty in the
Yes,
matter.
too. Yeah. I was gonna say but Dark Elf could be, I guess, the Dark Elf, Dark Knight. Dark could be
Whoa.
considered a
You need to
class.
stop writing this narrative.
I'm just saying.
Well, because like the way it's
People don't just choose to be Darkseekers.
because like it's
really,
not,
because Batman chose to be the Dark Knight.
Yes, he's
well,
not.
he didn't chose to be like dark.
He chose to be Batman. I don't think I've ever heard him say, "I am the Dark Knight."
No, he might have said it like a couple times.
Listeners, please help us out because
Yeah.
I can't recall
But
a time
I
he
feel
said
like
that.
it's
he decided to call
sort of
himself
similar
Dark Knight
of
either.
saying like, oh hey, we got this guy named plumber, we got this guy named engineer, we got this guy named scientist, and we got this guy named Puerto Rican. And I was like, that's how I kind of feel. It's
They're
like
a
it's a race.
specialist.
Yeah.
They specialize in all kinds of crafts.
Well, I guess you would call them kind of like the Bard class, right? Because the Dark Elf in this series could do sword and magic, right?
She was basically a magic fencer.
Exactly. Puerto Rican could do the plumbing. What other class did
Boy,
you
are we
have?
getting racist on this episode, aren't we?
Damn Hondurans.
Whatever.
Which is what Sigurd is, a Honduran.
Chinese.
No, I am not. But anyways, we have this collective group, and after that, since there's only about 2 minutes left of content in each episode, they go on to different crazy antics of very typical situations you run across.
Exceptionally
Well, like
typical.
especially with the first episode, like they kind of get wrecked, and they're like, "These armor do nothing. They don't even protect us from anything."
Yeah, like I feel the burning from the fire, and
I get cold.
and this one lets me feel slashing pain. And then the shopkeeper's like, "Well, I have this better armor, which looks exactly like their
I
current
think it was
armor."
the same.
It was not. It didn't look exactly the same.
It didn't.
No, it was different.
I swear to God, it was the same thing.
It was different.
What was?
It looked like we had to go
I
back and watch
don't
it again.
remember what it was, but it was clear.
It's not
Because I was
worth-
looking for the differences.
I see. Maybe it had a few extra
So you
pieces
actually
of
did
gold or
research
something
then.
on there.
No. I was looking, and like when what's her face? Okay, so
Fighter.
3 of them,
Uh-huh.
except all of them except Fighter, chose. Yeah, I'll get this new armor that's super skimpy, and Fighter was like, it's skimpy clothing. It's not going to be armor. And then she was proven wrong. She's, I want to know. And I made sure to look if she looked any different.
It was so basically they were playing on the classic trope that female characters in many RPGs, their skimpy armor is usually their better armor. And yeah, all of a sudden Mage is like, I don't feel the fire burning me with
I'm
her
not
skin.
cold anymore.
And the other one said, I'm not cold. That was Dark Elf. Dark Elf could not be cold anymore.
And the paladin wasn't
how
getting.
racist. What do you mean the darks can't handle the cold?
That's not what I said.
Wow.
Putting
Anyways,
wood in his mouth.
and so Fighter then decided to buy into that. And every episode after that is basically, again, tropes of what you come across in RPGs. Second episode, they needed money.
Well, yeah, the king was like, you need to save the world. Here's 10 gold pieces.
And that's all I can afford to give out. And they make the plea in the case of like, this is the castle. There should be some kind of legendary weapons, or can you sell the armor from your NPC knights or anything?
They're like,
And-
How badly do you want us to save the
Save
world?
the world,
You're,
yeah.
you're,
Because
asking
it
us
sounds like you don't.
you're asking us to save the world on less than a potion cost.
Yeah, and it was awesome at the fact that as they continued to talk to the king, like a true NPC, he did not change his dialogue. He's just like, nope,
It was like, no,
go forth and save the world.
They're
So
like,
Paladin comes up with the bright idea that she, as a hero, and she starts barging into homes to say,
Yeah, that's the next episode.
Well,
You
yeah.
forgot about the part where they tried stealing from the king.
they tried to steal from the
Yeah,
king.
yeah.
What,
they got-
the second episode?
they got punished.
Ooh, yeah, the bondage episode, Sigurd.
I thought that was the second episode.
No.
The one where they started breaking into people's houses is the third. Oh.
Is the
That's
third
the
episode?
Third episode.
Oh, okay.
They all
Yeah.
really merge into one, really.
That's where I knew where this anime was going.
Which
When I saw them tied up with ropes and nothing but ropes.
in that
They
second
wore
episode,
ropes for armor.
no, definitely not ropes for armor.
not armor. It just for fan services.
Kimochi.
Yeah, but basically, every episode has very blatant shots of Opie and whatever you call the rear end,
But
Oshiri.
Oshiri,
oh,
and
No, not again. Not again. Not again.
I'll spare you for now because I asked for this. But yeah, we got a lot of butts and boob shots. That's basically what this anime was.
Which was disappointing because I found the jiggle physics to be subpar.
what
And
did
this
you
anime-
expect
no,
Bikini War to
That's
be?
exactly what I thought was gonna happen because like I got when I got when I got turned off from this.
Turned on?
Oh,
Turned off was when they were gathered around a barrel, and as they were talking, it was just shots of their boobs, and when they talked, it like jiggled. So it was like, oh, this is indicating that Mage is talking right now, and the jiggle physics, like you said, was subpar.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like, this-
Gynax would be rolling in their grave
yeah,
if they were dead.
yeah, and I mean, like, guys, I wish I could go deeper into this because in
You
Magical
can.
Girl Narnia days, like, we had the 30 seconds of plot that they actually had was good enough to like actually expand upon, but we just got classic gag after classic gag. Tentacle monsters, the fact that
Slime
Paladin,
monsters.
slime monster trope. Paladin being masochistic and wanting to sacrifice herself for the good of the team to get touched. Straight up, there was an episode where they did like there was a sign, and the sign had a bunch of holes cut into it. It's called
bubbling.
filled-
Yeah, I was
I'm
thinking
glad-
that too, like the bubbling.
I'm glad that I'm not the
I
only
had
one.
no clue what this was called.
That's why when I looked at Julian, I got scared because he was looking at me. But while my boy, this
I know memes. You know memes. Julian doesn't know memes.
But bubble,
How dare you? You stupid shitter. I know the most memes.
But yeah,
I was the first to
you know,
meme.
bubbling is a I don't know technique in which
Voyeurism tech.
where people take a picture of I don't know anime
Like
character.
mostly cosplay characters, like
Anime
Oh,
characters, you mean?
I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Like cosplay,
did.
like I meant cosplayers,
Yes,
like
yeah.
mostly like cosplayers. Cosplayer pictures they usually bubble it to make it look like they're naked.
All right, I was gonna say anime.
I remember
but
this
yeah.
from
So that's
4chan.
Yeah, 4chan did it a lot. to give you fake nudes, basically, because it's like, oh, look, the bubbles cover just enough where it gives the illusion that
That
they're
was
naked.
crazy because in this bubbling effect or whatever you said with that sign, they were clearly not wearing their armor because they were missing so many details.
Exactly. No, I totally
were
understood that,
naked.
but I understood that the sign was meant to be that. And then Dark Elf goes up and just straight says, "Why are there so many holes in this sign?" That was episode 5.
Was it? Wow.
Yeah, it was.
They advance very quickly.
It looks like you have everything so fresh in your memory. I can't remember what episode was which. Because they met the final boss in like episode 6 or something.
That's true. They did. But in episode 5, I don't know, were trying to show off how softcore they can be, because the monster that they were fighting was a forest monster who was raping and doing lewd acts. And straight up, that's what the sub said. I'm like, you can't just throw that. What? Like, that? This is
true.
okay?
Taking off people's clothes and raping them.
Yeah.
Raping them in the forest.
Yeah. And then it started happening in the episode. The
Yep. Oh,
tentacle
man.
vine typical.
Paladin was loving it.
Yeah, Paladin was so happy that some kind of like mucus was
Dissolving her clothes.
jiggling. What do you call that? Bubbling. I don't know. It was vibrating, and she was just happy. And Mage was like, "I got this. I'll just turn you into a really cute frog." I could understand why she was the favorite, but
And then she got bopped.
and then she got bopped hard. And as their armor was getting shredded, the leaves and the branches of the forest were placed in the right position so that it wouldn't be,
Mysterious beams of light.
Yeah.
It's like they cover up everything.
Yeah, mysterious beams of light came and kept the lewd factor down.
Normal anime stuff, really.
Really? Because I remember like directly looking at someone's hoo-ha
Yeah, the hula
just
no.
being like rubbed on by slime
No.
tentacles.
Yeah, well, but the underwear was still on. This is the
Was it
worst
now?
conversation that we've had as friends so far.
Well, this is a pretty
An
bad.
analytical look at
What?
at basically hentai. It's not.
You guys mean you never hung out with your best friends when you were like 7 and one of you was like watching nasty things on TV and the other one's supposed to turn around while the other one watches for a bit and then you guys take turns?
No.
No.
No, Julian.
Oh.
I am so sorry, Tyler Perry's Julian, that this happened to you.
Tyler Perry wrote my story.
Oh my god. So yeah, that was episode 5. Episode 6 was, I guess, an origin story into them meeting Dark Elf, where she was a braggart and
She was an elitist.
an elitist using her
Oh,
elven
she wasn't
powers.
the right kind of elite. She was she was an elitist in beliefs but not practice.
Yes. And she pushed she knew that they were in some kind of Stonehenge formation after everyone kind of lost faith in her. And she's like, yeah, 30 years ago there was some scroller book which basically says that this is the gate to the demon world. And then they're like, nah, you're lying. And then she's like, yeah, if you push this rock, pushes the rock and gets teleported right in front of the final boss of their world, which is Demon King named Deathgelt, which is a pretty cool name, actually. Deathgelt. And then she starts talking trash at him, which is...
Come at me, bro.
Yeah. Next episode, Mage got taken over by another mage. Yeah. And then
A male mage.
they
A wizard, if you will.
And the gag was, like that the friends couldn't figure out that she was taken over, so they killed her. And then she's like, wait, you guys can go to the church and
revive me.
Revive me,
Please
guys.
revive. Hey, medic.
And then you saw the angels taking her up to heaven.
Yep, she was done
To
so.
Valhalla.
And then we knew that if you guys didn't catch that this is not a serious anime yet, next episode she was fine, where they found a dungeon full of treasure chests that were all trapped. And the ecchi kind of, what do you call it?
Minx?
Gag in this one was that there were eels in a chest.
Oh, yeah, and the Neo went
Explosion
straight
that-
into someone's hoo-ha.
Yeah, straight into someone's hoo-ha.
Explosion that only blew off clothes, specifically bikinis.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that part.
That was like the first one, I think.
I just thought it was an explosion.
Yeah.
I think you're reading too much into this.
No,
I'm pretty sure that explosion would have taken off anyone's
there-
clothes, but
yeah.
there were only bikinis around.
Next episode, I'm just gonna go straight through it.
Dang, man, what happened?
What happened?
Just etchy gag after etchy gag after etchy gag.
You didn't find it's
The charm
the
of
the tropes being, gone
given
over
so
like that.
blatantly. Oh God,
You didn't.
this
you
is an
didn't enjoy that?
analyzation mode
You
yet.
didn't. You didn't
I gotta
like
get through this anime.
I never use these goddamn elixirs. I'm gonna just sell them all and make money.
and buy the Top Gear staff.
The ice
And then
crystal
find it
one.
in the chest at the end of the dungeon
Like-
when I'm beating up and need elixirs.
Yep, that was
Wow, you didn't like that.
no,
You did not.
No, I did not.
I like it.
hate to see where this review is going for the score.
Exactly. but yeah, it was just etchy gag after etchy gag. The last 3 episodes kind of just blurred to me. They met 2 other characters, Hunter and Valkyrie, who fought each other etchily and then
Oh,
became
yeah,
best
dude.
friends forever.
I don't think that term there is best friends.
Lovers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct.
But they weren't brother and sister,
Fuck
Julie.
buddies.
Well, there were 2 girls. They could have been sister and sister.
Oh,
Is it
they-
wrong for a sister to bang her sister?
Yes, it still applies.
Oh
Sibling.
my God, why?
'Cause-
Are you saying it's not good to be gay? Are
What?
you? Are
No,
you?
That's not where I
Oh
was
my God!
going
All
at
my
all.
LGBTT
This is not a,
attack
why is-
helicopter
definitely
friends.
not a route
What
that
was
I
the
want to
extra T
go on
for?
to. Time traveler.
Yeah.
Ah,
Tumblr.
yeah, we can't forget
I do think Tumblr is a better euphemism for what that other T could be. But anyways, last episode.
Cisgendered scum.
I'm sorry. I am male, but I'm not white. So no privilege here. Anyways, last episode was a probably
I would say a montage of.
it's
Last
basically
episode was episodes.
1 through 11.
Wait, what? What? No, it was episodes 12 through 36.
Yeah, basically. It was kind of like if you wanted to see our podcast for what happened in animated form.
It was a supercut.
It was super cut. We saw who got with who. Fighter got with Paladin. Fighter got with Dark Elf.
Who got betrayed? Who
Dark Elf got
died?
with Paladin. Yeah, Dark
Who
Elf
didn't get with who?
Mage.
Everyone was banging everyone.
No, Mage did not bang anyone.
Mage got banged.
But
100%.
we don't know by who.
Check it out, guys.
We don't know who by who,
Mage was getting banged.
but we didn't know by who.
She was getting
It's up to
banged.
our imagination.
It's up to our imagination.
It was the mayor.
Oh God.
Again.
POV.
And after that, the Dark Elf betrayed the team after Mage had already betrayed the team in the whole episode.
Well, this one didn't seem to be controlled. She seemed to just be like, no,
No.
blame fate.
Yep. And then they found the goddess who said, "Let's undo the seal of this world," whatever that meant. And then they found the
A whole
true.
bunch of cryptic stuff.
They found the true evil dimension thing. Then they fought Death Guilt with Valkyrie and Hunter, who made a return. And then they went to the last boss and defeated that as they became beams of Power Ranger light.
Yep, they just Mega Man teleported right into that boss.
Right
or
into the
something.
boss and killed it. We saw Paladin sacrifice herself to kill the enemy many times.
Like 5?
Yeah,
Six.
at least same scene, basically, too.
Every single time.
Same scene, different monsters.
Yep.
Same dialogue.
And then we got a recap on the end credits of every single almost ecchi scene that was in that anime. And then the teaser, the Marvel Cinema
Season
treatment-
2.
season 2
Season
treatment.
6.
Season 6.
Season 4.
Something where
Season 6.
where nice. But yeah, all of a sudden 3 enemy entities were like, "Ha, you thought they were strong."
3? There was 5 there.
5? Okay.
And I feel like-
I thought I counted 3. I wasn't
I feel like each of them had 1 through 5 eyes.
Maybe.
Wow, you guys weren't paying attention.
we
No.
would just have
were
to
you?
see in the next season.
Everyone's eyes were just glazed over at this point.
Well,
I was the only one who cared.
I was looking at the characters.
Yeah, there was 5 of them.
No, I meant the girls.
No, you weren't, because they weren't on the screen when they were talking.
Oh, well, true. Anyways,
Huh.
some-
What were you? Oh no, he was off. Oh no.
some kind of
It was in your room.
some
Oh,
kind of
no. What were you doing in my room?
studying.
The female
So-
body.
No,
For a scientific reason.
anyways,
Procreation.
Yeah, some other character from the background's like, hey girls, I'm here to help, and Fighter looks back and says, you.
Narukami.
And that was it.
You Keika. Yo Keika.
Which anime was Yo Keika from?
Spirit Pack.
The last episode that we did?
The last episode that we did.
Oh god, it's true. All right. And so there is Bikini Warriors.
And there it was.
I'm going to say that the
The first question I have for you, gentlemen, is who's the waifu?
Wait, hold on.
Who's the waifu?
We're going to go to a music break first.
Who cares about the music break? We need the waifu.
Fine.
Right here, right now. We're doing it.
All right.
Pick the waifus.
I will let Julian go last because he's bringing this up. Waifu for... I'm going to ask Wall first. Well, who is your waifu?
Mage wasn't bad.
Mage? Okay. I also chose Mage.
I think that Mage did have the least ugliest face of the 4.
Least ugliest face.
Of the 6, shoot. When when Hunter showed up, I thought she might be, and then I heard her talking. I was like, "Oh,
I love
nope.
hillbilly talk, though.
It wasn't the hillbilly talk that I disliked. It was just her voice and
Or
mannerisms. I was like,
But
Oh,
yeah,
no.
also like the fact that Mage was trying to be the not prudish character because there was just too much.
I think she was the most innocent. Or
Yeah.
She was the straight
falling
man.
up after like Fighter, I guess. The
Yeah.
Fighter was pretty serious.
Fighter was an
Maybe a
idiot.
little too serious.
And since the last song of every episode was the only song in this, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist anywhere, it did remind me of, I don't know, Kirby's Dream Land for some reason. I don't know. There's a Super Smash Brothers track where it sounds like that song.
Like any other, like it just sounds like a normal
It
RPG
sounds like
track.
later on in the Final Fantasy theme.
Yeah. So we're going to leave you with a track much like that as we come back. So, I hope you enjoyed that musical break. You must feel a lot more fancy and, I don't know, leveled since it was RPG-like.
I really hope we just used the Final Fantasy theme. That would be the best outcome for me.
A level up right there. Like, good job.
No, not that one, but just, like, I think it's called Prologue.
Prologues? Yeah.
No, the Prologue. I think that's the name of the song. Final Fantasy Prologue.
Okay. Well,
No, you know the one, dude.
we'll see.
I would love if we use a different song. You're just wrong.
Yeah, I know right now.
I think that's what we're gonna do.
I'm going to use a different Final Fantasy song, Julian, just to
not even a
spite
Final
you.
Fantasy song. It's just
Oh,
gonna be a
it's just
different
Michael
song in general.
Jackson.
We'll just use... Oh, wait. That's like Billie Jean. No, we'll use a Dragon Quest song. It's more appropriate.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways.
I don't know any music.
You
from
let
Dragon
us know
Quest.
what you thought of the song.
Yeah, so the next segment that we
Send
go
us
into
emails.
is
superbestfriendcast@gmail.com.
No, to give them the right one. They get
Another-
enough emails.
another segment. Sorry, I'm just trying to take control.
Good luck.
Called
I'm wild.
we called this part of the podcast masturbate. No, I'm kidding. It's clickbait. But I mean, with this one, it basically is
Really?
what I said.
I thought you said you couldn't even get it up.
I
Oh,
yeah,
I
didn't
thought
get
you
it
said
up.
you
This
got
was
turned
not
off.
this was not good enough for me. But
Ooh.
anyways, on this part of the podcast, because of how shows try to capture the attention of the audience on Netflix and stuff, we give our own little quick summary. And by quick, if this anime's length had any like semblance of what this should be, I hope that none of these descriptions are as long as the anime itself. So
Oh,
we'll start with Wa first, I
I
guess.
wrote a novel.
Did you?
No.
Yeah, so we were supposed to keep it under the 4-minute mark.
I would be thoroughly impressed if you got more than the actual anime itself. But
It's not even a summary. It's like a synopsis.
yeah. All right. So this is clickbait with Wa on Bikini Girls.
Hot, sexy girls in bikini. Anime finally gone sexual. Here are 12 reasons to watch Bikini Warriors. Number 3 will surprise you, and you won't believe what happened in episode 6.
That was really clickbaity.
Yeah,
Very quick.
I kind of figured that's what we have to go for,
I
right?
feel that as soon as I click that, I'll have to click next like 7 times just to go through each.
Gotta
reason.
close multiple pop-up.
Yeah.
Gotta install like multiple ad blockers.
Yeah, there you go.
I do have like 4 ad blockers installed.
I need-
Sometimes I go to BuzzFeed.
Oh gosh,
People link it on Facebook, and I wonder what kind of dog would I be.
nice. How about you? Can you introduce me, Julian? I'll let you go last this time.
Oh my god. I've already forgotten what to say to introduce you. This is Clickbait with Sigurd
Good job.
on Bikini Warriors.
I forgot.
I had to keep coaching it through that. All right.
He was trying hard, and I was also trying hard.
Girls, here on Bikini Warriors, come watch a group of, I couldn't think of another G word, dazzling girls as they take on
Gonguro.
Check out those gams.
Gonguro girls.
Check out those gams.
Gammy
Ruining
girls.
his clickbait.
Gammy girls game girls. There you go. As they travel to defeat the great evil.
You know,
that's
I
about
really
it.
thought I made a mistake. I should have made my clickbait into just like the Girls Gone Wild
That's
steel
that's
drum.
what
I
I
did
was
good.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh no, it's 11
I
o'clock.
gotta
Are my
add-
parents around?
I gotta, what do you call it? I gotta add in that this anime is gluten free.
Okay.
There was a really cool YouTube video where this like hick and his friend like stopped off on the side of the road, and he's at a strip club, and on the marquee goes girls, 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 live nude, right? And he goes, no, this isn't the best part. Wait for it, wait for it. And then it came in. Now gluten free. He just starts dying.
Oh my god, there's so much gluten in girls. Are you kidding me?
And not apparently at the strip club.
False
Wow.
advertisement.
I know, right?
Yeah, dude, that's straight up lying to the consumer.
All right, and let's tie this little segment up neatly with usually the winner of all these segments.
Whoa, you putting pressure on me. You need to calm down.
I mean, if
When
you
you're
had
the champion multiple weeks in
Yeah,
a row,
everyone
we
tells us
have
yours is
high
the best.
expectations.
Yo, I don't remember ever being crown champion.
We always say, "Wow, that was a good one. That's so much better than ours."
Hey,
Crazy
Julian,
to stop.
hey, Julian,
Hey-
that was
hey,
pretty
Sigurd.
good.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
Yeah.
Thanks, my
we,
boon
we,
companion.
we might as well give you a clap right now. Good job.
Oh, you
good
guys
job.
need to stop.
Right now, the metric of the champion goes off of Jeremy's brother Alex. Alex has
He's the grand judge.
Yeah, Alex has listened to the Handshakers intros and clearly says you are a cut above the rest when it comes to it. So it was
I eat lots of garlic
He
bread.
put on so much time.
it was the line of the girl being in a coma that sealed
Comatose
the deal.
girl?
Comatose
Mm,
girl.
I see.
All right. So, anyways, kicking this back on, we have clickbait with Julian on Bikini Warriors.
Boing, swing, squick. What are these sounds? A duel between monsters and heroes, of course. Fighter, paladin, mage, and dark elf square off against slimes, tentacle beasts, and demon kings to save the world in Bikini Warriors.
God bless you, Julian.
That was good. That was good.
Why
I'm
was this so good?
glad I gave you the clap beforehand.
I'm glad you went last.
I don't know how you put so much creativities in
That's
yours.
definitely going to be
This
a sound.
one time in grade school, there was an essay we had to write, and my teacher was just fed up with our class. And he was like, what are you guys even writing? What is wrong with all of you? The only person who could ever write anything good is Julian, and he doesn't even write things. Because I didn't even turn in the assignment.
You know, I'm just saying that if anything does come from this podcast, I was going to say codpast.
Conpod.
Yeah, but if anything comes from this
Comcast?
podcast is you applying to Crunchyroll or to Netflix and like, guys, let me show you my portfolio. We take a cut of you on every single one of these, and then listen what to my two boon companions came up with compared to me, you know, and they're just gonna hire you on the spot.
I could not do that.
You could not?
It's easy money for you.
Yeah,
I
It's so
can't
easy.
compromise who I am as a human being.
we do this for
These
free
are just
already.
for jokes. I'm not doing this for real.
Just
I could
jokes.
not live with myself.
Just jokes.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Jokes and jokes and
Jokes. You usually come in
gypsies.
threes. Yeah. All right. So, now that we got clickbait out of the way,
Oof.
let's go on to the rating scale of if this was a banime, a just anime,
Just anime.
or this is actually good anime that you enjoy.
Good anime.
Good anime.
So, I think I'll take the lead on this one
Oh, Sigurd's.
because I want to have the original.
Sigurd's
opinion.
M.
Okay.
Oh, he's a D or he's S.
Whoa, what?
He's all the alphabet.
Sigurd,
I'm
you
the
a D?
alpha and the
You a
omega.
time traveler?
Yeah, oh no, I'm a time traveler.
A
I came
to
from
Z.
the future.
You
All right. I'm also a xylophone because I don't know what X words I can come up
Xenophobia.
with. I'm a xenophobe.
X-ray.
DMX. X.
Gonna give it to you. Brah.
Brah.
So, Bikini Warriors. It's not like I haven't seen an anime like this before.
It's not like you haven't seen High School of the Dead.
Well, my father did,
Well, did you?
and so did I.
Rosario
No.
Vampire.
Why are you bringing your dad into this one?
Because I want to not feel alone.
Well, did you watch High School of the Dead?
Yes, I did. I even read the manga.
There you go, man. I didn't.
Well, I actually read the manga as well.
I didn't either. Congrats,
But
you perverts.
hey, that author passed away, and he was a brilliant man.
Lots of people have died.
Anyways,
See what that has to do with anything.
so for me on this anime, Bikini Warriors, I'm going to easily give this a banime.
Easily.
Holy cow! I was not enjoying any of the. Okay, like if you want to know what kind of, I've seen Queen's Blade, I've seen
I haven't.
Ikitosen, I've
I
seen
haven't?
High School of the Dead. Like
I haven't.
I know my ecchi anime,
Oh,
and
but have you watched Love Hina?
I read Love Hina.
Oh, but have you seen Tenchi Muyo?
Yes, as a child.
Oh, but have you? Whoa, whoa.
I don't think you're gonna
you
win
see where
this,
this
like-
all stems from.
I'm just saying, in elementary school, there wasn't really a place to watch anime, and one of the Chinese channels had Tenchi Muyo, Light Hawk Wings. Anyways,
Wait, what did you say? Light Hawk Wings?
Light Hawk Wings, right? That was the move that Tenchi used.
Oh my god, I don't remember, dude. That was
So-
that was. What year is this now? 2017. Oh my god, Tenchi.
Clearly, you pay more attention than we did.
I liked the show for the show. Anyways,
Sure you did. Not just a blind little kid.
Anyways,
Anyways.
anyways,
Any way you
There-
want it, that's the way I need it.
there's the drinking game right there. How many times Sigurd says "anyways"? You have to
Better
take a shot.
Put that in the beginning of the podcast, Jonathan.
Yep.
Every time Sigurd says anyways, drink
take
a shot. You guys want to take a chance? Oh well, you don't have that option, I guess.
Bonus
Are
point
we
if I say
singing
like or
ABBA?
Huh?
Are we singing ABBA? Take a chance on me.
Take me on.
Take me out.
Take on me.
I already had that one.
Jerk me.
No.
escalated quickly.
Yeah, that
Well,
did.
you know, after this anime,
So
man has his knees.
speaking of why this was anime to me, it's just the fact that, like, I don't know, the characters, they were typical, and I mean,
What do you mean typical?
typical in the sense that it's just like the tropes were so blatant, and that's all it had. Like the anime only had its tropes. Like when
I didn't expect the way they would go. Like when they were trying to get a new party member, and then they ended up just being a lesbian couple instead of either one joining.
well, I mean,
I didn't see that coming.
I have watched another short anime. I can't remember what it was, but people liked it, and this was about like 2 years ago. Well, that puts us in the same realm as Bikini Warriors. I just realized 2015, where it was
way to date the podcast.
true. We said 2017 already though, and Kofifi. So
You said that.
yeah, I did.
That was you.
That was all me.
Dater.
Yes, day life.
Data.
Anyway, so that other short anime podcast did the same kind of like RPG game tropes, and it was
Short anime podcast.
not podcast,
Okay.
just a short anime. My bad. But yeah, they did the tropes, but it was still having its own story, and like what Bikini Warriors, and I mean, I get what they were trying to sell. It's just selling the images. But still, at the same time, besides the images, it could have been done cleverly or something. Like, it didn't have to be so blatantly just ecchi and tropes. Like, you
Do
can
you think Pokemon could be done cleverly?
Pokemon?
Yeah.
I think it could definitely be done cleverly.
It could be.
I mean,
why don't they then?
X and Y season is almost like hailed as probably the best season of Pokemon that's recent. And a lot of people are actually liking the new one of Sun and Moon. Like, I hate the art style for it, so I haven't given it a chance yet.
Ash got super chunk.
Yeah, but people are saying that it's actually really good, story-wise.
I don't want to dispute people without watching it, but I don't want to watch it more than I don't want to dispute people.
That's fine. But yeah, I just feel that, I mean, you got your tropes and you have your, you know, your ecchi, bishi ladies or whatever.
Bishi.
I mean, they're trying to be. But
none of those were a shoujo.
yeah, not that
Those were one-chans.
Those were skanks.
Lumpy.
Are you slut shaming now? I get all this guff for slut shaming.
I guess it's my turn, Julian. It's my turn. So for those reasons, I have seen other ecchi anime that have been more cleverly done, and for that, I have to give it a banime. I feel like I'm giving it a pass in one of those reality TV shows, like, and for that reason, I'm out.
Shark Tank.
Yeah.
I'm not investing that worth my time.
It's too bad you already did.
All right, so yeah, for me, straight up banime.
Would you like to go next?
Oh, so it's my turn?
It could be if you want it, if you so wish it. Is that your negai?
I'll go next. So,
Nozomi.
you guys ready for this?
Ooh,
I'm gonna give this a conditional good anime.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Conditional.
I was about to take a sip of water. I just had to cut in with that.
Yeah, you didn't want to.
Conditional.
You didn't want to do it specific. So, yeah. So for the past while, I've been hearing you guys saying how much you hate and everything, but for the trope and for the gag and stuff, it is marked. Like it, I actually laughed at some of the gags. It did a nice refresh of like, oh yeah, we are like an RPG type of action adventure anime.
Wow. I've just come to a shocking realization. Wall doesn't play RPGs, right? And people who watch Big Bang Theory aren't real nerds, right? This is like the same thing.
this is like ouch. That's
You are the Big Bang fan.
Taking shots. Wait, do you like Big Bang Theory?
no.
Okay.
No.
He has that.
Yeah, but still, man. Like,
But he's saying RPG tropes.
Well, no, because like they did do the gag like, oh, why are we wearing bikini armor? That seemed ridiculous, but they're like, oh, it actually helps somewhat, or oh man, we're going to sell all of our consumables just to buy this weapon. Oh man, we really need some potions. We end up getting the same weapon again for the chest kind of thing. It's like there was some tropes and there was
They
some
just
gags.
weren't grinding hard enough.
yeah,
Exactly.
Dude.
No, like yeah, it was just like,
Oh,
man,
we're out of money. Let's just kill things.
let's kill things. Let's swap the village. It's like you get those trope where like they make fun of like your normal like adventure anime.
Things we do
I
in
thought
video
it was
games.
crazy how they went to the first house and they were like, hey, we're going to take all your stuff because we're heroes. And the family's just sitting there like eating dinner, like not caring at all. And then afterwards they get mad.
Yeah, only afterwards. They couldn't have just said like, no.
Well, I mean,
You know?
And by afterwards, I mean after they robbed all of the town.
the whole town and we're staying
Well,
in a
to-
nice, comfy resort.
to expand on that, like in the episode, like instead of actually taking the money and the weapons for the adventure, they actually went to buy more bikini and went to a resort. So yeah, I mean, stealing from me to save the world, whatever. Stealing from me to have a vacation, no, that's not gonna
I
happen.
guess that justifies it.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, no,
heroes
like,
need to be pampered.
yeah, I mean, like they have the trope. I laughed at them. I'm like, hey, that is kind of funny. So, but I know like for this kind of anime, not a lot of people like erotic or ecchi anime or not liking the short funny animes. I think if this was like 23 episodes or 23 minutes long, the joke probably would have like dragged out or everything, and it would have been a bad anime. But since it was 4 minutes, they got the point across. Like they made the joke, they did their fan service, they did what the studio want, because it's pretty much that's what it is. It's a gag anime. So if you like gag fan service anime, this seems like your thing.
Do you think the fact that we binge watched this might have affected, like, do you think this would have been a lot more fresh if every week you got your just your little dash of ecchi?
That's how I usually do, because like yeah, we normally marathon it, but I usually think, all right, is this the type of animes I want to see next week? Like if it comes on TV, I'm like, oh cool, I'm waiting for the next episode of Bikini Warriors. it's probably not that to me. Like, I'm not going to go out my way to watch Bikini Warriors, but it just, if it happened to be on, I'm like, oh, I have 4 minutes to spare.
I think that this would be perfect for those, like, when you're scrolling through your newsfeed on Facebook or whatever, and it just happens to be there, and you just watch it for 4 minutes and then continue onto your newsfeed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Whoa,
I
who
think
watches 4-minute Facebook videos? That's crazy.
Dedicated
when I
Facebookers.
click a video, I like straight up go to find the seek bar and see how long it is, and if it's over like a minute 31, I pause it and I
Wow.
keep on scrolling.
On the
31?
dot. If it's like a minute 31, so if it was a
Yeah.
minute 32, you said nope.
Yeah, yeah.
You only,
basically.
there's no leeway. There's no marginal
I don't know.
affairs or anything.
I guess it depends on if it's like something that might be interesting.
I mean, a lot of times Eric posts these fight videos that are long, and I love watching them.
Yeah, like that one he posted last time or recently about that girl slapping that dude for like 2 minutes. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll watch a girl slap a dude for 2 minutes.
Boy, we are sure dating this in.
And then
Eric
you know,
knows when we recorded this podcast now.
Yeah.
Do you think Eric listens to us? Hey, Eric, do
Of
you
course
listen to
not.
us?
No,
No, he got better things to
Eric's
do with
too
his
busy
time.
kicking people in the head.
Well, yeah, that's why I give it
He's
a
a
conditional.
superhero.
It's not an anime for everyone. Like,
What do you mean conditional? What's the condition? You never even listed the condition.
if you like short, funny gag anime with fan service.
Okay,
this
do
is
you
for
like short, funny anime with gag fun service?
Hey, it's
thing?
his.
I just wanna know. I just wanna know,
So
man.
to Wa,
I enjoed it.
yeah.
I laughed
So
at
to
it.
Wa, this is a good anime.
Yeah, it's a good anime. To
It's,
watch.
it's a good anime to me.
And then, all right, and then
It's new to me, damn it.
It's real to me, damn it.
All right, that's good. All right, and then we'll.
Oh,
what
suppose
about
it
you,
comes to
dude?
my turn,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
I mean, you
You're
won,
the tiebreaker.
You won the whole friggin' synopsis review, so we'll save you for last again.
Oh my god. So I was actually oscillating between my two choices,
huh.
and that was between anime and banime.
Uh-huh.
And upon further deliberation, I have decided. My final judgment is.
Wow, you're making this
How
really
many are you
suspenseful.
gonna invest? Are you gonna invest?
Wow, way
Well,
to make
here's a-
this even longer. I was just gonna say it, but you guys got
Drum roll, please.
Anime.
Ah,
Wow, we have.
I think this might be our first mix where we all have.
Oh my god! Yeah,
one-
the Bikini Warriors is the anime in which we all chose.
It divided us. We are all divided.
Oh, there's so many. Oh, like okay, so
So yeah, why is
did
it
I
anime?
like it? No, it's trash. I hated it. but this is basically what I think of when I think of anime. So yeah, this is basically it, man. You know,
Yeah,
people
no,
want to see titties. People don't really care for good plots. It's basically this. It's not super convoluted. It is what it is.
I mean, that's how I kind of felt too. Like for something called Bikini Warrior, you kind of think it's something.
I'm kind of
silly.
really happy that it was 4-minute episodes. That might be.
I was
affecting
extremely
me.
happy that it was 4-minute episodes.
Yeah, again, like if it was longer, then it would have been a bad
I
anime.
mean, yeah, maybe they had way too many sex scenes, but whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like what you said about it being just anime, is that this is what people stigmatize against people who like anime. Is anime?
Yeah,
like this.
that's what I'm saying. I'm stigmatized. This is basically what you people watch.
No.
You, cigarette. This is what I think you guys watch. You're just off like, oh, look at this High School of the Dead bullshit. Oh, I'm stick to my Gurren
for
Lagann.
darn straight, Skippy, right? That this is not the only kind of thing that we watch, though.
Yeah, well, this is basically it though.
But I mean,
it's a genre. I mean, like it's
It's called anime.
Yeah, it's
this is not
stereotypical.
No
Yeah.
wonder you're using just anime, because I was gonna say this is not just what all anime is about. But
It basically is.
but it's not.
yes.
Okay, that
Wow,
new movie,
how
Your
to,
Name.
How to argue with me with my opinion? Fuck off! Fuck off, you fucking Stalinist!
All right, you're right. This is your opinion.
It is.
You don't pay for my Crunchyroll sub.
Kimi no Nawa is one of those anomalies.
It's one of those things that people are saying that can push the genre of anime, because there are anime
Oh,
of good story.
It could push it, but people are just gonna drag it back down.
Well, this is what Hayao Miyazaki hates. Is what it is.
So
a good
okay,
way to see
you
this.
obviously think that anime is graded on like an American curve where 70% is passing, but anime is the complete opposite. It's like most stuff sits around like the 30% ratio, and it's hard to find something above 50.
That's why we have so much material to watch.
So that's why it's anime. It's a 30%er.
It's the 30%.
It's not a 2%er like Spirit Pact. It's a 30%er.
We gotta fight the 70%ers.
All right. Okay.
There
Yeah,
are no
so
70%ers. That's too high.
there's the what do you call it? I can't. The judgment of the Daijo crew is
The
that
sabaku.
it's wait,
I guess you could consider.
we got 3. I gave you a pass on the other one, but it looks like we got another weeb.
Nope.
Word.
Sabaku no wa ore no stando da.
In boxing, this would probably be a split decision.
Yeah, there's definitely a split.
Yeah, you know, that also helped. You saying I was a tiebreaker, I was like, no, fuck you. I'm not breaking any ties.
Oh, that's why you were gonna
No,
call
no,
the
I was
anime?
actually going to go for anime, but
Okay,
that
okay.
Yeah.
solidified it.
All right.
Yeah, I would even think. Yeah, I know for sure you won't call this a good anime.
Oh, of course. No, I said I was oscillating between banime and anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
Callie,
Like-
hella.
Let's take another
Hella.
shot with. Anyways, speaking of hella for 2 seconds,
It's going to be more than 2, but go on.
I'm gonna date the podcast one more time.
1,
The EULCS
2.
just took.
3.
All right, so now we're back.
Thank you for bearing with us for those 2
Wow.
seconds.
2 seconds. Yeah, I tried to get there and it just wouldn't allow me. I said 2. I should have went with maybe 17. I think I would have been able to do it.
So go on.
They go for an even 20
What
next
about
time.
this EU
All right,
podcast? or EU?
The EULCS just kicked off, and both Deficio and Quickshot were using hella like it was their vernacular, and I was like, I guess we're spreading. You know, like,
That's
Dang.
our word. You can't say that
no,
word.
well, I mean, just because like it was odd to me because hella. I mean, it recently is in the dictionary. We won that. But it's distinctly known as kind of like a Northern California thing.
Yeah, the Danish are the NorCal of Europe.
Oh, I have no knowledge,
I don't know.
so I can't
yeah,
help
I
you.
don't.
I don't know about Crepo. I don't know what he's
We
picking
don't
up.
know. We
Crepple
don't know
didn't say
enough
it. It was
about Danish
Deficio
to
and
disprove
Quickshot.
Oh,
that.
Crepo. Oh, okay, let's not make this into a league podcast.
but I want one so bad. Anyways,
That could be the next side project.
They
Sigurd versus.
they used hella, and I just thought it was interesting because they were just in Brazil, not even like NorCal. And when they come to LA,
NorCal's
SoCal.
Brazil enough.
no,
How many people do you know that like King of Fighters?
me personally,
Yeah.
one.
Brazilian enough. You wouldn't find that person in Iowa.
Shout outs to Eric. Anyways, so let's move on to the next part of our podcast, which is just questions.
Oh boy, what kind of questions we got now? Any
Well,
emails?
That's
know
why
email.
I decided to call it questions.
We might as well close our email account.
No,
No, we need that for our SoundCloud.
yeah, my sound, your SoundCloud,
Our
subscription
SoundCloud.
information.
SoundCloud receipt and all of our Twitter notification.
Yeah, but one day,
Oh, I don't have to look at these.
one day we'll get our question, and it'll be glorious, and you'll forever be in our hearts, listener. So,
We will
Yeah.
print out your question and hang it up on our walls.
You can be a part of the lore.
like our first dollar bill, which is right now negative
Me
because
money.
I'm paying everything out of pocket. So, first question: if you were in an RPG, what class would you be?
What RPG? What classes are available? I need way more information.
All right, we'll go Final Fantasy and any Final Fantasy class.
Oh, which Final Fantasy though? Because it's very different.
I think
Tactics.
Oh.
Because that has the most classes.
Tactics Advanced, Tactics Advanced
Tactics
2, or
are original.
Technical.
I would be a Dark Knight. Which my Ramza currently is, as I am playing
your
Final Fantasy
your
Tactics.
mom's in the Dark Knight.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I have to ask: did you cheat?
No,
No, the cheating is when you take all of what's the Garf? Garf is the Dark Knight that
Gafgarion?
Gafgarion. When in the very first mission, when you can like when you're like learning the tutorial, if you take away all of his items, on the first time you run into him in the gallows, he doesn't have any of his items still. I'm guessing you didn't do that by the look on
No.
your face. No?
I just beat him up.
Good job.
I just stayed there. Like as soon as I could start grinding for stuff, and I found out how to unlock Dark Knight, I
You just grinded throwing rocks at your friends?
I threw him. No. See, the trick was you stay as Ramza and you make sure that you have your Squire class skills available no matter what job, and you just keep on casting Tailwind on yourself. And so basically, you get like infinite turns, and you're just casting Tailwind, and because it's on yourself, you get EXP that is proportional to you. So you get like 10 base EXP and a bunch of job EXP.
That is crazy.
Yeah, and then once you hit like 50 speed, you can't do it anymore. It doesn't give you any more EXP. So what you do is you go over to your friends and you cast Brave or Faith on them or whatever those skills are, and then increases their Brave and Faith and doesn't really do anything. Yeah, you just keep on going and going.
You're just keeping the faith, man.
Yeah. So yes, Dark Knight.
So Dark Knight.
'Cause I suck you good.
Thanks.
What a surprise.
Going with that etchy theme going on.
What do you think this episode was going to be?
I know, you're
Family
right.
friendly? It's Bikini Wars, we figured. What'd you expect?
I didn't think
Okay.
Julian would suck us good.
So I'm gonna change this question for Wah because he is not an RPG player, but he does play Final Fantasy 14 and he knows about that. So
Gotta
what
go
would you
with my
pick then?
monk.
Monk, even going in the Stormblood with Red Mage and Samurai available?
I haven't really got to play Samurai. I do like Samurai, like the whole culture or whatever, what you want to call it.
Weeboo alert!
The samurai.
Oh, I'm sorry, is this not a Wii podcast?
It is a
But,
pretty
I mean,
weeby podcast.
Wow.
I mean, like at the moment, like
Maybe it's
Stormblood
you
isn't
two.
out. I gotta stick with my main class, monk. But Samurai does look cool. I mean, once I get to know it, I might switch it to Samurai. But you know, I like to punch things. But
What a
later, I like to
sheep.
slash things.
All right, Sigurd. Do you want which you're going to go back to tactics?
Yeah, if I had to go back to tactics,
Okay.
there was two different classes that I like hesitate towards. On my left, I would probably want to be a mediator because that was a very special class.
Oh God, can you please use War of the Lions terms? Because I'm not sure what those are called.
Ooh, I don't.
Okay, so what do you do?
they talk at people, and they're the only class that can invite
Oh,
people. to
okay.
their
So
class.
in War of the Lions, they're called orators.
Orators. Okay, yeah, that was a pretty cool class. And on the other hand, I'd want to be a gunner.
So
I'm trying
you
to-
want
I'm
to
kinda- I'm
talk
a
to
little bit
people
con-
or shoot them down.
I'm kind of confused if gunner
Machinist?
was actually in tactics though. I
There
know
were
tactics
guns.
advanced.
There
yeah,
were
there were
guns.
guns, but I just can't remember if it was an actual class.
I don't know either.
Because the only reason why I know this is I would do what I did in my tactics run. I made my
Shoot
Ramza.
each other.
No, I named my Ramza, whose name was Sig. I made him into an orator and mastered all those classes and was able to go into another class that could use guns. And I would shoot from a distance my invite into a lot of the like strong monsters or like the special character on the other team, so I would be safe and also still inviting them. But I always thought gunner classes were pretty cool class, so I'd probably want to be a gunner.
I see.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool.
Guns are cool.
What would you know about guns?
You know, speaking of guns, the gun club has the organization called SIG, which looks like the TSM logo, and I love it. But they won't let me buy their sign. So
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
I'll have to show that on the Facebook, as I've been lagging behind on actually posting anything there. But
Oh, you should be.
you will see
Mr.
that.
All
Back end.
101 people are waiting for us.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
more than that.
It's just the
Is there
fact that
There's a few more.
been a little bit busy with life and then packing for Fanime. Now we're packing
Why
for
don't you get good at
AX.
Overwatch instead?
I'm trying. I wish I had time.
No,
All right,
you need time.
That's all.
Next
that's all we
question.
can ask.
Hentai that isn't rape or sexist? Is there any high quality hentai that isn't rape and isn't sexist / disrespectful to women?
Gotta beat Wah to the punch on this one.
I
I
could-
haven't seen it, but I'm gonna go Bible Black.
I guess you could say hentai
Whoa.
a feminist could enjoy. I just hate watching women being violated and treated like the only thing that are good for is sex. And I can't read this. This is hella hard.
Yes,
is there,
I do- I
is
do
there
not
any
to like how
hentai
my-
there would be both partners could enjoy themselves? Good, respectful, love-making hentai? Thank you, hearts emoji.
I was really hoping you wouldn't pick this question.
Well,
Why did you even post it then?
it's a pretty good one, though.
Is it?
So
Bible
first
Black
of
is a
all,
bad choice.
I want to
Oh.
shame this person for saying that there are some people who enjoy genre that is a little bit maybe hardcore or BDSM for their own kind of fetishes, and how dare this person kink shame what they're into.
God, does the SJW stand for Sigurd?
Sigurd-
The S in SJW stand for Sigurd?
it's my superhero name.
Sigurd
exactly.
Justice
Sigurd
Warrior?
Justice Warrior.
you know,
exactly.
you seen those Facebook one where it says like, what does Sigurd mean? Like the S
social
Social justice warrior.
That's the first.
That's
what
definitely
S
not how you
stands
spell
for.
Sigurd. That's not how you spell Sigurd.
no,
just
it's all
on the-
it's all
on the-
one S.
No, on the S, that's just social justice warrior, and then we go to I.
That's what
where you're
Sigurd stand for.
Imaginative. You know? But darn, I don't watch hentai, so I mean hentai in the sense that they're asking for. I don't watch that.
Oh, you only watch the rapey stuff?
No, I mean like actual like porn, like
normal
hentai.
porn?
Like
Oh,
okay.
no, now who's
Okay,
king?
I'm
king
about to
shaming?
drop a weird word of the day. Hentai just means like perverted. Like it doesn't have to be actual inserting
In
something into another
Japan.
person.
In Japan, that's
This is
different.
America.
Well, but
Where poutine means fries with gravy and cheese curds.
that's Canada.
But here, that's what it means too. You know?
I thought poutine meant the Russian ambassador leader person.
Putin?
In the same thing.
That's a bit different. That's spelled a bit different.
Totally different
And he's
country,
kind of
too.
the president of Russia.
Kinda, he
Wow.
is.
Well, he's better. That's better than saying he's like the ambassador of Russia or something, right? 'Cause that's what Singer said. Unless I
I think
misheard
I
it.
said prime minister, but
I feel like you said ambassador.
well,
But
maybe.
Either way,
Definitely-
both were wrong.
Check the tapes. You know,
Definitely
so-
not what he is. He is the president.
Anyways, what I'm gonna go back into is for like hentai or whatever. I'm not gonna bring it into that realm of what you would find like on the hub or the tubes.
Hub?
Yeah, it's just things I don't. Yeah. Anyways, Camphor was an gender switch anime where this guy became a girl and they had to fight other girls, but it was ecchi in
Oh
the
my
sense that
god,
they
is
showed.
that what that anime was about?
Yeah.
What did you thought it was about?
Holy shit, I thought it was about mobile suits. So I hear
They had
camphor.
guns.
So I hear camphor,
Uh-huh.
and I think of I think it was a goof spec. It was like goof camper from from
There's more than one goof.
I think so.
I thought the goof Gundam.
So there was the
well, he was a
there was the
Zaku, but-
Gundam that Bernie was
Sanders.
in. No,
Sorry.
not Sanders. It was I don't know. There was like Christina McKenzie. She piloted the NTO-1, the Alex, I think it was, and there was another dude in like a blue mobile suit. I'm pretty sure. No, I don't know.
Well, the
I only-
goof was the one. That's the guy who said, "This is no Zaku."
Okay, so
boy."
that wasn't the only single unit. There
That
was
was a goof?
multiple. There were multiple goofs,
didn't that?
and then there was multiple like specks of stuff.
That is
there's
a
all
terrible
kinds
name
of
to name a
things.
mobile suit.
No, it's not. You don't know
the
anything.
goof.
Oh, it's the Gundam.
I like Gundam.
Wow, you really strayed off from the word camphor.
Well, no, because like camphor is like a mobile
goof
suit. I always thought
camper.
it was about like robot or people in robots.
I
fighting.
think
No,
If
there
it
were
was
people
called- it was-
in their
if it was-
And
bodies.
normally when I hear about Japan and using German words, I think it's about war.
I think otherwise.
Well, there is a war
I mean,
in
like, they
Camphor.
are fighting for a
It's
reason.
girls fighting girls.
And I think if they win, they get something. But
Wow, the
I think
man's making girls fight girls.
It wasn't a
the
man.
chauvinist pigs.
It was little
The
stuffed
writers.
animals. What if it's
Unless-
a female?
unless they
Okay,
writer?
have-
this is definitely not what I thought it was.
yeah. Maybe if you watch more anime, you understand.
No, like
Your
this,
face contorted so quick. You're like, "What did you just tell me?"
like really, what I'm thinking of is like mobile suits with like missile racks on them. They're
No, I'm
firing on
talking
multiple-
about stuffed animals making a contract with people that are girls to fight each other.
Oh, yeah, this one weird. I guess.
So camper, that's the hentai that I would say would probably be enjoyable for both
I
people
don't
to
even
watch.
think that's hentai. That's just a regular ecchi anime.
Yeah, but that's what I'm going with
Yeah,
the word
but-
hentai. Is just and
It's
is,
like-
Oh,
is
is
being
it
ecchi.
men and female feeling good together?
Yeah,
male and
because the guy who becomes a girl is
A
both
guy?
man and female.
No, he's not.
But
he's both.
No.
He's a
That's not
guy
how that works.
and then he's a
How
girl.
can you say that when you didn't even see the anime?
Yeah, you can't tell me how this works.
Is he a boy or a girl, Sigurd?
He's both.
So he has a hoo hoo and a ha ha.
Yes.
At times he has a hoo hoo, and then other times
Oh,
he has a ha.
so at times he's a girl and at times he's a boy.
And he
Yeah, he's
understand-
transformed.
and he
What don't you
understands-
understand about that?
he understands
A lot
the
of
women's
things.
plight. so
It's anime.
So yeah, I'm just saying that it's perverted. It was a perverted anime. It's what
Okay.
Bikini Warriors could have been,
No, I don't think so.
but you never watched it.
There weren't enough guns in Bikini Warriors, from what you guys are telling me.
True. All right, let's go with Wa. What's your recommendation?
Oh boy, what hentai
I mean,
can I recommend?
Wa's the largest connoisseur out of us. So.
Boku no Pico.
No,
Whoa.
we don't speak of that on this podcast.
Why?
The last episode we ever do of the Daisho crew will be of Boku no Pico.
No, don't make that promise.
No, that is my promise. That is the last episode we ever do.
We will all quit before that happens.
That's why I'm trying to say that we're not going to watch Boku no Pico.
I don't know, dude. If the fans wanted enough.
Anyways.
I mean, like, hentai isn't porn. Like, there's different, like, kinks and stuff. So there gotta be, like, a female friendly.
Vanilla?
That's the word. Vanilla. Very, straight to the point sex. For me to name one, this is so much to choose from.
Oh, darn.
Darn. Oh, which one do I pick?
Golden Boy.
That's different. Golden Boy is a crowning achievement.
Yeah, but it's also pretty much hentai.
It's not.
Do you not remember the motorcycle chick?
That was a chick and a motorcycle. That's not a man and a woman.
There's clearly no penis there.
Clearly.
It vibrated and made her feel good.
Okay, so do washing machines.
Oh my god.
And back massagers.
All right. I think we're just going to move on from this
never-
one.
Might as well.
We
Because,
can't,
yeah,
we can't help
So
this
I,
person.
no. I have a story involving a massager that I want to talk about.
No,
But
move on.
So why do video game women wear very little armor?
Sex appeal, of course.
Wow, not even gonna try and sugarcoat it.
Why? Like it's like that's the only reason why they could give him full body armor like every other dude, but then they would look like dudes.
Yeah, they are a lot of times like given the rogue role or whatever, but at the same time, I mean, like one of the most famous of body armored women that is like waifu material for all was Saber. She doesn't show anything. She's like her. Yeah.
She especially doesn't show her sword.
Yeah, but
that sword.
But Saber, yeah, she's fully clothed and super strong, like kind of like any character that's taken the role of being, I don't know, a descendant or reincarnation of Joan
She was
of Arc.
naked.
Who?
The
Saber?
Faith, is that what you want to say?
Fate.
Fate?
Yeah. In
Say,
that bathroom scene, and then Shiro was all like, "Hey, cover up," and she's like, "Huh, I have abandoned my womanhood long ago."
Yeah.
And then in episode like 13, she was like, "Don't look at me."
Okay, so to clarify, this isn't the newest one. This is like back in 2006, Face 8 Night or something like that.
see, okay.
The
Yes,
original
The
one.
garbage.
yeah, well, because I mean, originally that game was made as an Edo,
Like the
Edo visual novel.
Visual novel.
So that's why they would
Yeah.
suddenly have that. But I mean, like Saber as a character traditionally has been more like, well, not traditionally. I don't know. Either way, Saber's known for being the strong,
strong female character.
fully armored type. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not all women have to be in like bikini armor to say. But I mean, like most of the time when they are, it's almost like they're trying to sell the fan service or the sex appeal.
Gamergate. I mean, yeah.
But I mean, like there are some female that actually have like full on armor. Like yeah, Faith is one, and I can't think of the other one, but there are others.
I think Adventure Time also hit pretty hard on the fact that a women's armor can be super awesome. When
It
Jake,
can be.
yeah, Julia knew what I was talking about. Yeah, and Jake filled out that armor and showed Finn what he was missing
filled
out
it
on.
out, didn't he?
Yeah, he showed Finn what he was missing out on there. Next question. What is a hero? That is a very like philosophical question. What do you think a hero is? Obviously, that's not someone that just goes smashing and looting into your house to go on a vacation.
A hero is someone you believe in.
A hero is a role model.
Heroes do not have to be role models.
Heroes defeat evil.
Heroes never die.
There you go.
Hero will do things not for themselves but for others.
Some heroes do things for themselves.
My mom is a hero.
See? She does things for herself.
What are you saying about his mom?
That she probably does some things for herself.
I was trying to instigate a fight, but it
I
didn't
know,
work.
yeah.
Yeah, what do you think a hero is, Sigurd?
Well, I think a hero is traditionally like someone who has done some kind of courageous act for the good of other people. That's usually what people call. Oh man, the person's a hero. They saved this dog.
A hero smiles. A hero will make you feel like you're all right.
A hero will
We'll
tell
say,
you that their
"I'm
strength
here."
makes you cry.
Oh yeah, make me cry.
I think we all know what a hero is.
I don't think so. I don't think our descriptions are very good.
A hero is a hero. There you guys go.
A hero is a teenage boy who leads a rebellion through a mechanized robot mobile suit and gathers a team.
A hero is a dude whose brother may or may not be dead and may be in a second movie, but I'm not sure because
Holy
he
crap!
likes
How long
magnets.
is this going to go on for?
A hero is a gamer tag that a certain someone uses
While
in
you guys
League
are
of
doing
Legends.
this, I'm going to look at the next question. Let's
A
see.
hero is a kind of sandwich.
Oh, you got me. I don't have anything else after
we,
that.
We got to end it on that one. We got to end it on that one.
Wow, you guys are weak. Whack.
Whack.
Weak sauce.
Whack sauce.
Weak sauce.
Weak cross.
Totally not A1 sauce.
A1 sauce sucks ass. A1 sauce tastes like Sprite to me.
What is the best kind of men's underwear?
Boxer briefs, hands down. They got the snugness that you like with tidy whities, but no one will make fun of you for them.
I'm glad you explained.
Julia, someone made fun of your tiny whities?
No,
No?
but people make fun of people's tidy whities all the time.
Yeah, they made fun of my tighter whities in elementary school.
Wait, in elementary school?
Yeah.
What
That's when it's still okay
that's
to wear
when
tidy
you're okay to
whities.
wear tiny whities. Who are these kids?
Kids, I moved on to boxes apparently.
Boxers are trash. They're like cloth and it's nasty.
Dude, the first time I wore boxers, I'm like, why do we choose to wear this?
The first time I wore boxers, I thought they were pants that you could wear without underwear.
I did so too.
And
Cause
so I was well, actually, so I didn't like the hole in the front.
Yeah, because mine
And so I
didn't
wore
have-
them backwards, and I would just walk around my apartment complex.
yeah, it was around the time of
So I had like this hole in my ass.
I had
I always wore my
Julia,
boxers
as,
backwards.
As a small child, that's a very dangerous, easy access port. I'm just saying.
Yeah, especially in the ghetto ass apartments.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had-
Your parents must have been terrified for you.
My mother didn't know. She was too busy in bed with a headache.
Oh.
Oh,
That was a
wow,
downer.
they got real there.
what?
I'm going to try to lift this back up with the fact
My mom's
that-
my hero, even if she drinks a lot.
Why are you smiling while you're saying this? I don't know what to think.
Because I've accepted my past.
So, I didn't enjoy the fact that, like, the boxers that I had for the first time as a child didn't have a button in the front for the flap. So it's just
Yeah,
like,
mine either.
yeah, I didn't know what was going on. So I'd be in class and I'm like, this doesn't feel very comfortable. Like,
Oh, my jeans.
why
my
is this
zipper.
happening? So I just had my hand in my pants trying to, like, adjust constantly.
Wow.
Then I found out the magic of boxer briefs.
Yeah,
And,
see, clearly.
and it was safe.
What about you, Wa? Clearly, Sigurd and I are in the boxer brief camp. You're gonna
The
surprise
best
us?
kind of underwear is commando.
That's exactly what I thought he was gonna say. As soon as- well, I was gonna say no underwear, but
Well, I was thinking no underwear, but commando is the proper
with
term.
pants, or were you talking about in the buff?
Just free balling it.
Just no
Because I
pants.
do agree that just being naked is the best at home.
I hate that.
That's the best. What? I guess you could be naked and just wear socks.
I have. How dare you?
Sigurd,
Uh,
Sigurd just doesn't take off his socks.
Oh, God.
No,
I'll
but-
say I'm Catholic and we have shame.
Well, if you're all
There's original sin, Julian.
I am the sin.
Yeah. They ate the apple, and then from then on, we become very aware that
love
we're not
apples.
naked.
But real answer. After the traumatic experience in elementary school where everyone made fun of my tidy whitey, that I decided to switch over to boxers and just haven't tried anything else.
And then since
You've
then,
never tried boxer briefs?
No,
These things that I wear around the house all the time, and I'm always so comfortable. You've never tried these?
no, I only ever had boxers.
Oh my god! Oh,
So
I would
this-
offer to buy you some, but I need money right now.
I'll buy a pair.
You can't buy a pair. They come in like threes.
I was steal a pair.
Don't take any of mine. They won't fit you.
So where I was gonna go with this was the fact that a lot of podcasts are sponsored
By underwears?
by Mac Weldon.
Who is Mac Weldon?
It is
underwear
a
company?
service-
Weldon Green?
It's a service in which people can order like boxers or different types of underwear.
Whoa, hey, why are you
Online.
plugging them
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now?
we're not
Cut
sponsored right
cut
now.
the tapes.
I
Cut
wanna,
the tapes.
I want to show people how good we could be if we were sponsored by Mac Weldon.
Well, I mean, I think we could get in a lot of legal trouble if we mention them, and we're not sponsored, I think.
No.
Wow, that is the dumbest thing I've ever
Nope, you
heard.
cannot. It's just you're selling yourself for no payment.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
So, do you think
Yeah.
all the review videos out there are illegal?
Either
that-
way, I've never worn Mac Weldon, and I like Uniqlo.
Wow. Sigurd likes to overpay for things.
Well,
For
Uniqlo
colors.
is charging super cheap for most of their stuff, though.
How much? How much for 4 pairs of boxer briefs? Is it over $12?
Yeah, it's like 16.
Wow, Jesus Christ, I can get these for like 8.
Yeah, but it's not Uniqlo.
Exactly.
You're
They-
not buying
I
the
don't-
brand. You're
I don't
buying
need
the
your
underwear.
super
No,
dry.
they it's not super dry underwear, which would be interesting. But no, the technology that Uniqlo puts into their sportswear and stuff like that is also chosen into their undergarments.
Sportswear. We don't need sportswear. We need comfortable briefs.
That's why everyone's wearing
Boxer
sport
briefs.
casual wear. That's like the new fashion, is that it's comfortable yet fashionable.
God, if I didn't live with anyone, I'd just be naked all the time.
Aren't you glad for that? Well,
No, get out of my house. I don't know what he does when he's by himself.
just naked on everything. All right.
Just a dick all over everything.
Oh my god, we're just gonna just drop words like that there. Last question, guys.
Last one? Okay.
What is a good Oblivion armor mod for female characters?
Oh my God.
Specifically, I've been trying to find a good armor mod for my character who's female and can't seem to find one. I want to be able to tell that she's a girl, but I don't want to steal Bikini and barely covers anything. Any other cool mods you know are welcome to.
I was 100% counting on you and Wad to have some good questions, so I would not have to answer this one because I don't know about Oblivion armor mods.
Then
I
you
don't
should
know
have
about
posted
Oblivion.
it.
Why did you even pick this? Because I don't know anything about
Because I
Oblivion.
just posted it and I realized this is not going to work out well.
Do we have another question? Because I don't think we can answer this one.
I don't like the other one that he posted either.
What about Waz?
Well, we asked both of his already.
You only had 2?
I
What about yours,
Okay,
Sigurd?
here we go. All right.
Ooh, the other one?
No.
Oh.
Are you just going to make up one?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Because I looked at your guys' and that's exactly the genres that I would have looked into. And
Well,
I'm
you could have
tired
found
of
something
finding-
else.
No, sadly, Yahoo Answers is really hard to find results.
No, it
Surprisingly,
isn't.
yeah.
I can find things easy.
All right. So
I just gave up.
if you had to make a party of 4, to defeat a... Well, no, okay. I got a better one.
Okay, because I'm about to say tank, healer, and 2 DPS. Obviously.
They're the
Okay,
Holy
obviously
Trinity.
he does not know, again, RPG classes, because that's not how RPGs work, Wah.
Fine. Warrior, white mage, and 2 monks. There we go.
2 monks?
Yeah.
We should do a Let's Play video of Wall rolling through Final Fantasy Tactics with just that team that he said.
Well, you can have 5 people in tactics.
Okay, so you get
3
one more.
monks then.
There you go.
So basically, on like 3 of my units, they're like subclass is the monk.
Well, yeah, because
Skills?
it has counter.
No. This is where you get to use their commands,
Uh-huh.
and I just use them to be revive bots.
Oh, true, yeah.
So when I was leveling up, I would just like there was this other thing called chakra, and it's every unit around you, 1 radius.
That's a ninja class.
No. It was
No?
monk.
Monk,
It was
monk,
one
chakra.
one unit around you, same height, and it restores HP and MP for all involved. And so I would just use everyone as batteries to keep on healing.
To get Ramza up there.
Yeah,
I
so
see.
they wouldn't die or anything.
I
Oh,
will
sorry,
say
yeah,
that
yeah.
Monk is probably the most useful early class in that game. For sure.
Sorry, I interrupted you. So what was the
Yeah,
actual
what
question?
what are your specs?
A lot of times in RPGs, we have different tropes of characters, right? What is the trope that you always run into that you can never not have that person in your party?
The main character.
That's a good question. That's a good
well,
answer.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, because in Final Fantasy X, you can roll with no Titus if you really wanted to.
No, I would still put him in.
Well, no, yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's legitimate, I guess.
It doesn't matter who the main character is. I want them.
I like childhood best friend. So Tifa, I mean, not really Yuna in 10, but like
Not Yuna at all.
Well, I mean, but she knew Jack, and that's kind of like a childhood best friend thing.
Wow.
What, stretch?
That is
Super stretch much?
that is goatsy.
Ew. But yeah, no. Anytime the main character has like a friend that is from their past or whatever, I love having them. Lloyd and Genius.
Take your Tales of Garbage out of here.
Wow, I love
last
Tales.
good Tales of Fantasia, or last good Tales was like Tales of Destiny 2.
Whoa. So wait, so you don't regard Symphony as good?
No, I don't care about that.
Symphonia is what I was.
Whatever it was, man.
Yeah.
Lloyd.
Yeah, I was like thinking,
Dual
like,
sword
you're
loser.
not saying that, right?
Yeah.
What about you, Wa?
I think ever since the GameCube area, it was whatever.
Mm.
That's ask the dude that's playing RPGs about the RPG question.
Yeah, well, we have to. He's a part
Like
of the team.
yeah.
God,
He's
you
a part of
really
the
messed up
Daijo
picking this.
crew.
That's why I have you guys with me. Oh, let's see, like trope character that I'd love to have. Man, I don't know why, but I really like the hobo-looking guy, but he's like super skilled. Like I think in Tales of Vesperia, you got Raven, who's like he kind of looked like a homeless dude, but he's actually a really good archer. And like I don't know, it's just like the old guys are like they're just fun to have. They
Did
always
you-
crack jokes and stuff.
Did you play 10?
Fantasy 10?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Did you play a single Final Fantasy besides 14?
I have not.
Okay. No, I was gonna ask him if he would have liked Oron then, because Oron.
Oh yeah, he'd love Oron. Dude.
yeah, I think so.
Oron's
too.
totally in his well.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the brawler characters as well. I'm surprised. Well, I guess he does play Geef.
Is he the one that suplexed the train, or is that someone else?
That was someone else.
Okay.
That was from Final Fantasy 6.
Ah.
What mythological monster?
Wow, I
Is-
thought we were done with the questions, but okay.
No. I mean,
Well,
I'm giving
wait,
questions
did you
too.
answer
Yeah,
what
can
trope
play.
you like, or?
Yeah, main character.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I love those guys.
I thought you
Except
were-
Titus. I hate Titus.
I thought you were joking about
I mean,
that, bud.
Titus.
But you would. What about Vaughn?
Oh, I hated Vaughn, but he was still in my party.
Who hated? Oh. Who did you hate more, Vaughn or Titus?
God, there was so much more of Titus to hate. Vaughn was kind of just there.
Vaughn was
Like I could hate him, but
Titus
he
light.
didn't do anything.
Yeah.
No one in 12 did anything. God, it's so stagnant.
That was not my favorite. Not my favorite indeed by far. What is the one monster type that you definitely are happy doesn't exist in the real world?
Bahamut.
Depending on what religion you are, Bahamut might exist. So
Yeah, where is he?
you're gonna challenge these people.
All right, so from what I know, he is the thing that holds up the Yggdrasil tree or something.
Something like that.
Where's that tree? I'm pretty sure this is on the belief that the world is flat.
Oh
So-
God, flat earthers.
All
man.
around the globe.
You can ask Kyrie or Irvin about it, but for me, I'm glad that Gorgons don't exist.
Really? It's Gorgons? What about you,
What? I really don't know.
Okay, so if you want another non-bossy type monster for just generic trash, Marlboros.
Oh,
Marlboros are fucking terrifying, and they will fuck you so hard.
with their bad breath.
And their tentacles.
I think
Just like the mayor.
like Tomberries always freak me out for some reason. Like
Tomberries are cute, though.
they're
Yeah, a
they're
lot of
cute, but
people
they
like
always
them.
they have knife and they like I don't know. It's just like it's when you have dragons and monsters, they shoot fire and beams and stuff. But something about like a little creature in a raincoat with a knife is it's like fucking
Unsettling.
it's very horror movie like.
I was gonna say, what do you think?
The
Of,
hash-slinging slasher.
what do you think of Chucky? Because he's a little dude.
It scared
With a
me.
knife.
It scared me as a kid, but then I realized I guess the later movies were considered comedy, so it got funny. I guess.
I'm scared.
I'm still
of
terrified
Chucky.
of Chucky. I
I've
hate
never
that
seen a
doll.
single movie. I'm scared.
Every time I'm running a hot topic, I want to kick every Chucky doll I see. So, yeah.
Cool.
With
cool.
that, I think that we
with
will
that.
be done with questions.
Anime. We're done with anime. We quit. Sorry. Last episode wasn't Boku no Pico.
This is our season finale. You gotta wait for the next season when we get greenlit.
So
if we get greenlit.
so let's go with
Production has not been fun.
This is episode 11, so we have one more for sure.
Wait, no, I think this is episode 12. 11 was.
11 was
Survey Pack.
Spirit Pack. Do you see Saran Wrap?
I hope not.
Saranghae, bibimbap.
That's the next podcast we'll go into. Is Korean words with Sigurd. Anyways,
Korean words to Korea boo.
anyways, that's another shot.
God, you know what I don't see?
Let us what?
I don't see people getting plastic surgery to become Japanese.
No, they don't.
But I do see a lot of people trying to be Korean with plastic surgery.
I think right now.
No, it's been a while now.
Define a while.
I remember a story like 2 or 3 years ago.
A lot of people there was like a Brazilian dude who
That dude. Yeah, specifically that dude.
There's also been a girl who's tried to be Barbie, but
I feel like there's a lot of like race change surgery lately.
Yeah.
Or,
Dolphins.
for a long time.
Yeah, but I've never really seen like how weeboos love Japan and stuff.
well, I've seen a lot of people claiming to be Japanese.
Yeah,
in
they
their
claim it, but
ancestry.
they
But
don't.
they don't go
They
to
don't
the
have the
extra step.
money.
But they change their hair.
Wow. Okay,
That's what they can afford.
but that's not. I'm trying to make the point of plastic surgery
Uh-huh.
to become Korean. I've never seen a Japanese story on that.
Like no one go out the way to like
Yeah,
look super Japanese.
I can understand if you want to be white. The white people have a really good place in the world right now. They're pretty top
Definitely.
tier. They're S class.
They're S class indeed.
They're
It's
S-class,
life
dude.
easy mode, but
Not easy,
Anyways.
man.
Sort
I
of
mean,
like
it
a
just takes less
privilege.
skill to win.
anyways, let's move on to recommendations, all right? So that
Oh
we
God,
can close
do I
this
still
one
not
out.
have a recommendation?
Since Julian has been last on this podcast,
He'll be last once again. Guys, save the,
Maybe I might not even go.
guys save the best for last.
I'll give well, do you want to go first, or I have one
Um,
already? So
I mean, yeah, I got one.
all right, so kick it off. What's your
Yeah,
recommendation?
for like sort of like gag and like ecchi erotic anime, you can go with. I think I might mention this again, but to love you is a good one. I mean,
Oh my God, is that how you pronounce it?
it's
I
pronounced
heard
different.
it's called To Love Ru, but
To love
it's
you,
the-
to love
it's-
you, to love you. So, I don't know. It's like
So it
I
is Ru, right? Because it's written
Ru.
R-U, and you
Yeah.
said you, and I was very confused.
I said it wrong. Then.
I don't know, man.
That's right. that's right.
But yeah, no.
Well,
but
I
like,
just have no information on the matter, so I just need to confirm.
like I read the manga and I saw the anime. It's a good gag and it's pretty erotic. Darkness get really crazy. I think the author did said, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to go balls to walls. Here's some naked little girls. Have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds illegal.
Yeah,
well,
very.
Well, because his his manga was getting flagged as being too erotic, he was doing this as
Like,
a stance
yeah.
against
I think,
politics and stuff, saying like, "Oh, you think my thing is
Yeah.
too erotic?
I think-
I'll show you too erotic."
I think
Why
I-
didn't you
yeah.
suggest this for which hentai to watch?
well, darkness.
Oh, yeah, I guess I could have, huh? Couldn't
I don't know.
But yeah, no,
I
do-
don't know about To Love Ru. I remember
Yeah.
there was a Gal Gagar parody of it once.
I do, yeah, because, yeah, same thing. Like, the editor was saying, like, hey, yo, you need to step it down. And he was like, step it down. No, I'm going to step it up. But yeah, no, it's a good read and watch.
All right. For myself, I would say, even though we made fun of it earlier, I did enjoy it a lot. High School of the Dead.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
They
It's
want
like
to-
the
they want
third
to
time
laugh
you've
from you.
recommended that.
No, I haven't. Really?
I don't know.
If it is, I'll have to pick a different one right now.
No.
No,
Just go for it.
That's fine. You keep it.
Really? Now I'm really wondering if I recommended High School of the Dead before.
What did you just say there?
In a Christopher Walken kind of like tempo, I said I'm really wondering if I recommended High School of the Dead right there.
No, you said that way faster, and there weren't any breaks anywhere. It wasn't a run-on sentence; it was a run-on word.
No space at all.
All right, well,
But High
The
School of the Dead,
opposite
huh?
of thick.
High School of the Dead, because of the fact that I enjoyed the story of High School of the Dead so much that I didn't think it needed it to be ecchi. But the etchiness of it, like, definitely is legendary for sure. A lot of people don't know that he also wrote an anime called Triage. I mean, a manga for it. And High School of the Dead got to a stopping point, but I wish there was more because I wanted to see how the characters survived and like what was going on with that world. But
that was
he
the only
moved.
reason why I was reading it too. Like I didn't
Yeah.
want to see what happened, but he just kind of stopped.
He just kind of stopped. It was like,
it's
all right, they're at a save point, and then we just stopped. I'm like, oh, come on.
Kinda, it's like it was on a cliffhanger. Like you want to know what happened next, but they don't show you.
They don't go.
Was it just never finished?
It's never finished. It never got finished.
Wow.
They
Triage.
talked about resuming it, but
I'm really glad I never picked this up.
He moved on to a different project called Triage, which was like secret agents and stuff like that. But since the mangaka passed away, Triage never finished. So
Oh, and High School of the Dead will never finish.
yes,
Oh, I get it now. Oh, that sucks for you guys.
I guess.
Just kill
if
them
I
all.
if I had to
it's best
go,
not to remember.
is there an ecchi anime that doesn't have a harem with it that I could think of really quick? And that answer would be
Ponyo.
no. Yeah, no, I don't have one in mind at the moment. I think High School of the Dead will be my solid recommendation.
I'd go for a gag answer, which I'm going to do,
Okay.
and say if you like short anime about nothing, go watch Puchimas.
Short anime about nothing, huh?
I'm pretty sure I don't really know what is going on. I've never seen it. Oh.
I think you recommended Puchimas before too.
No, he did not. I
Was it
didn't.
you? What? Someone's recommended Puchimas.
No, I just like shouting Puchimas.
It might have been me, but I just never thought that Julian knew what Puchimas was.
Of course I knew. Someone would come into my room and watch it. I'd be like, what is this filth?
It was Wilson and I.
That's why I consider this anime. Because it reminds me of Puchimas. It's good-natured fun for adults.
Oh God! All right, so Puchimas because it's short.
Yeah.
And funny.
And supposedly funny. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, guys,
And it's about girls. I guess if people like girls.
I want to thank you guys for listening to this episode. Technically, this would be the last of a season, but that's not how we operate.
We are
Special
on a shonen
OVA,
basis.
Episode 13.
No, we're shonen. We're shonen.
We're gonna go 300 and something episodes.
We are not Hunter x Hunter. I mean Hunter x Hunter. We are shonen.
So we
Hunter x Hunter lasts for a long time too.
Okay. Does it stop though?
Not the manga.
I didn't ask about the manga. I'm asking about the anime.
his hair
The
definitely
anime.
doesn't stop.
Oh, it stopped.
I saw how high it went. That was the longest hair I've ever seen. But cutting in, yeah. So we'll be continuing on with trying to find anime that's a little bit more closer to the seasons of what we're watching, as animes do
God, you
come
can't
to a close.
pick out bad anime like that, man.
No,
No, bad anime comes around every so often. You can't just be like, yeah, let's pick like 4 episodes or 4 shows from this season. You know, there is a limit to the trash bin. You can't
there
stuff
is a
too much
limit.
trash.
You're
in
right.
there.
Just
Yeah,
as
we
much as there
kinda
are
picked,
great
we kind of
anime,
picked a recent one. We got to go into the older trash bin and find what they got.
and we are trying to come up with themes of what we're going as well. I do have to say
You gotta
that
go watch Magic Knight Ray Earth. Magical Knight Ray Earth.
I haven't seen it or
Neither
heard
have
of
I.
it.
It's probably all right. It's probably 9. We gotta watch Slayers.
That's a long one though.
It had like 3-4 seasons, I think.
Sure,
Yeah.
let's watch Slayers.
I mean, we did do Week Cross, but do know
Well, they
that
picked the
since,
worst one.
since we do watch the entire season of anime, it is nice to every once in a while take a short break and watch these quick fire ones. But again,
Good excuse.
I know this episode might have triggered some of you. I hope that it's in a lighthearted way
Wow, why are
where
you
we
apologizing? If people get mad at us, we can say sorry later.
I'm scared.
Quit trying. Oh my! Why? Don't be scared.
Wow, you're backing down before we even get a complaint.
I'm so
Wow.
scared, guys.
Do not back down. Never back down.
So with that,
I would now say racial slur.
No, please
you better
don't.
end
Stop.
this podcast
No,
right
stop.
now. First
With
off,
that, we've been the Daijou crew. I've
do you
been
remember
your
that
host.
one time Sigurd went off on that Obama tirade thing
I've been your host, Sigurd, and with
on
me
podcast on audio?
are my boon companions.
Someone who liked Obama, Julian,
someone who didn't really vote. Wow.
and our boon companion, Obama hater
I am
Sigurd.
not an Obama hater.
Aren't
I
you
liked
glad he's
Obama.
gone?
No, I'm so sad.
Play us out.
Feel the burn.
No.
You've reached the end of another episode of the Daijo Crew. I, producer Jonathan, as always, am your reward. When the crew said they were doing an episode on an anime called Bikini Warriors, I thought it was gonna be exactly what it turned out to be. I also learned that the Daijo Crew knows a lot more about hentai than I thought they did, certainly more than me. If you'd like to discuss that with them, send them a message on Facebook at facebook.com/daijocrew. You can tweet them at daijocrew on Twitter, or you can email daijocrew@gmail.com. Until next time, thanks for listening.